We've got Sam set up with a solution of acid for the clean. We did a sample test when we first came, and obviously, but the pool was full, so we've not been able to really test these tiles. So Sam's gone in with an acid solution, not full strength, and as you can see, it's having an instant impact on the body fats and the scum on the pool. So it's going to make our life a hell of a lot easier, hopefully. Hopefully we should get the pool done in a couple of hours. And then off to Greg's. Actually, they're probably a bit gutted I'm here to see that it's having such instant impact. It's one of them, if no one was here, they say, oh, it's going to drag on this. Have I got you sauced? Welcome to our latest project at NuLife. We're at a leisure centre in a Lancashire town. We're not going to give too much away, but we're working on the pool and poolside tiles, deep cleaning process. Time frames have created problems for the local council. It normally takes 2 weeks to empty and refill the pool, so they've obviously taken advantage of the pandemic, and they've called on our specialist services alongside Caster Solutions. We're here now in the throes of restoring the pool tiles and the poolside to as good as new, really. We're just trying a bit of the acid on the tile because we were going to use an alkali solution. We've done a sample with an alkali solution on the poolside tiles, which came up well, but we're just going to try the acid, see if that does anything. Oh, one for the camera. Another 10-hour day. Oh, I'm doing this in Mike's boots, by the way. I had to borrow Mike's boots this morning. The first time these boots have seen any action anyway, you know. We've got rust spots, we've got the scum line, we've got all where the water line is. You can see the problems. This will be a challenge. I know this will be a challenge, getting this kind of stuff off, because there's a constant flow of water normally over this from the jacuzzi. So Paul's just he's just trying a little bit of alkali solution on the poolside tiles because the acid hasn't really had the desired effect. So when we did the sample, we used quite a strong 14 pH alkali and a little bit of dwelling time, and it came up okay, so we'll probably go back to that. He's just trying something now. One of the things that we were brought in to look at was the jacuzzi, which if anybody's partaken in a jacuzzi, and can be really relaxing and enjoyable to sit and chill, mainly with a bottle of Prosecco, but let's have a look. They'd obviously tried many different solutions and they were having no luck. So we came down and we were challenged with trying to remove some of this dirt from the jacuzzi, which is quite unsightly. I think it's fairly obvious. when the water's bubbling away, you tend not to see this a lot. You can see in here, this is the water trough. Again, that's constantly full. It's got a bit of green and algae in there. That's a constant flow of water, but again, we'll do our best with the acid and maybe have a bit of, we may even put a bit of bleach in there just to see if we can get rid of that green. Obviously there's going to be areas we're not going to be able to clean just purely based on time, the time that it's been open to the dirt, but we should see a massive result. We've got some excellent results on the jacuzzi. We've treated it, we've rinsed it and neutralised it, but we have remnants. As you can see here, there's a little bit of scum that's been remaining on the tile. So what we've got now, we've got the DOF steam system in place, and Paul is getting rid of the remaining bits of the scum. The acid has already been rinsed off here, so we're not spraying the DOF directly onto the acid, which would obviously take it into the atmosphere. So this has already been rinsed, so Paul is just coming along and doing the final DOF to get rid of any other remaining lines, scum lines and residues. So I'm going to leave them to it. I'm going to get back to the office and come back and join us when this project is nearing the end. So welcome back to the job that was going so well. We've now been faced with a couple of challenges. Everything has been coming down to the deep end, and we were told that the drainage was open, but unfortunately there's not enough water to sort the balance out in their balance tank and drain it off. So it's basically full and it won't go down unless we pump the water out. So what was initially a case of just sweeping the water into the hole and draining it is now we're going to have to empty this drain. We're going to have to pump it out into another drain. So it's just creating a bit more time and a couple of concerns. So yeah, it's not going as swimmingly as we anticipated. Boom. Where's Mike? What's Mike? Is Mike in today? Unbelievable. I tell you what, you wouldn't catch him in a pair of these. There's no way he's getting out of his hush puppies, is there? And we can keep that one in. Thanks. Hi. Hello. Hello there. Hello. Right. Hang on a minute. Welcome back to the Leisure Centre in Lancashire. We're here today. I've had a quick walk around with the client, just making sure everything has been boxed off and we've achieved what we set out to. So we're in the jacuzzi. This is the area where in particular you can see a massive difference from the early footage that we took prior to the start of the works. Amazing, looks really good. A little bit more inviting than it was prior to the start. And like I said, on numerous occasions, the client is over the moon. The results speak for themselves. So let's have a walk around and have a look at everything else. So I'm going to have a quick walk around. We're in the next to the jacuzzi again. This will show you, highlight the results again with the blue, and this particular section was bad. Constant overflow of water, and the chlorine created a real scum on the side of these tiles. Looks great, looks magnificent. We had a couple of challenges with the water staying in the deep end. Oh, excuse my but again we've rectified that. Obviously there's going to be one or two bits that when it fills up with water it'll filter it naturally anyway. It's part of the filtration process, so any remaining residues left over, there is a bit of grit knocking about, but that will all clean once the pool fills. Really pleased with it, really pleased. And we did it on time. So if you're watching this and you've got a leisure centre or a pool that's not been dropped and you're looking to get somebody in to clean it, you know who to call, don't you? But what was an old and tired looking pool has now been rejuvenated and looking clean, hygienic and ready for everyone to enjoy the end of lockdown. But no bombing, no diving, no running, no shouting, no ducking. No enjoying yourself by the looks of it. Great thing about this kind of work is that you come into something with a real challenge to achieve and beyond the expectations of the client, which we've done here. So I hope you've enjoyed it. I hope you can see what we can do. So we're at the end of episode 5, and don't forget to subscribe. Thanks for watching, all of you, and look forward to seeing you on the next episode. Auf Wiedersehen. Cheers. Oh God, the thumb! What is with the thumb? There's no need for the thumb. There really isn't any need for it. Why? It's just a... It's just pointless. I hate it. I'm going to have to do it with my hands in my pockets. So thanks for coming out.